and step by step it developed itself as what we call a project integrator of greenhouses in all over the world. And of course we built the greenhouse, but the greenhouse is nothing with equipment in it. So actually Bosman Vassal is playing an important role in combining, let's say, several Dutch companies in their project, so that actually we uh, take care of your needs. Instead of only delivering the greenhouse, they deliver you the equipment inside the greenhouse. They give you training about the equipment. So actually, and if you really want, they can connect you to companies who give you training for staff, and who give you access to extension services and so on. So actually, the role is not bringing you a greenhouse and you have to organize it yourself, but they really want to take care of you, that facilitate you, that actually you can start growing. They are not going to sit on the driver's seat in a way that they are responsible for growing the crops inside the greenhouse. That is actually the entrepreneur who has to do that. In certain cases, when you are not able to have skilled people in the beginning, there are opportunities that we can bring in skilled people who can do that for a certain time. But of course, they are not so easy to find and they are not so cheap. For example, in our project in Abuja, we are building the demonstration greenhouse now for 1 hectare. We sent a guy from Kenya who has a lot of experience in growing tomatoes in Africa, and he is running the business there now for 6 months, trained the staff of the company themselves, and after 6 months he will still guide them, but from a distance. Nowadays you don't have to be present on the site itself. You can use modern, you can use Skype. We can look into the climate computer of a greenhouse if they are doing the right things. We can advise them on a distance. So there are much more modern ways how you can train people. But you need at least people who have the ability, who can do the job. That is very important. And one of the things we noticed in Nigeria so far, that knowledge about agriculture is a little bit faded away, that people who are coming from universities are taught with knowledge that, let's say, is not totally up to date, and that has something to do that also a lot of researchers didn't have the opportunity to link to, let's say, the new developments, what is going on worldwide. And when you talk about greenhouses, that is actually a total new branch in your country. Yeah? You have a lot of outdoor production, but let's say in a protected area, in the covered area, is new. And besides that, your country is very, very big. So you have all type of different climates in Calabar, where you have a totally different climate than in Abuja, and in Abuja it is again different from Samfara. We saw the whole area already. We saw
my place over 40 degrees.
Yes, 40 degrees.
In March, April, May.
Yeah, I know that we just came back from Samfara state in 2 weeks ago.
Northern part.
Yeah, the northern part, and
very dry.
Very dry.
Very hot.
But and that is one of the other things that this company, we have a lot of experience in the Netherlands. We have companies in, or we have representatives in Kenya, Ethiopia, but also in the United States, Canada, Russia. And of course, with that experience, you cannot work in your area. So we adapted our knowledge to local conditions. That is very, very, very important. Not only our technology, the greenhouse we developed is specially made for tropical lowlands. You have to understand actually that greenhouses are very common in, let's say, the eastern part of Africa. And also South Africa, greenhouses already there for centuries. But in Ethiopia, for example, we grow flowers and vegetables at a level of 2,000 meters. That means daytime temperature is
Yes.
not that high,
Yes,
never above
plateau.
30.
Higher
Plateau.
altitudes.
Higher altitude. Yeah, well,
So
the first time I went to Nigeria, I said we have to go to your state,
Yes.
Just plateau.
Jos Plateau.
That is the bit high.
That is 1,200 meters,
Yes.
and there, that is maybe the best climate you can get.
We
now-
have better. We have a higher place.
High.
We
Mambila
prefer
Plateau,
to have higher place.
1,850.
Yeah.
Mambila Plateau.
Mambila Plateau is
Mambila
the
Plateau.
northeastern part of the country.
It's
It's higher than.
yeah, but
Jos.
northeastern part is that part which is not so safe.
You think it's too big?
Oh,
The problem is where the border between Chad and Nigeria.
Yeah.
The border is
Oh,
the
yeah.
problem.
It is the border between
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
African
Yeah.
countries.
Now, yeah, you have to understand that.
But I'm in the middle of northeast, not
Oh,
at the border.
okay. Now, yeah, the higher the altitude, the better,
Better.
It is, and if there is availability of electricity.